Exercise 6.2, question number 5. Check whether 6 to the power n can AND with the digit 0 for any natural number n. In questions like this, whether we have to check that the number can AND with the digit 0 or not. That means on expanding the number like 6 to the power n for any natural number n, can the unit place be 0 while expanding for any value of n. Now since here n represents natural numbers, so n can be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onwards. So whatever the value of n you will put here, we have to check that is there any value possible for which 6 to the power n can AND with the digit 0. Now for any number to be ANDing with the digit 0, the required condition is that whatever the number which we are given here as the base, its prime factors should contain 2 and 5 compulsorily to be present among the prime factors of the given number. That means 2 and 5 both are required for the number to AND with the digit 0. And if the prime factor of numbers like this does not contain either 2 or 5, or 2 and 5 both are missing, then in that case the number will never AND with the digit 0. That means 2 and 5 are the required prime factors to AND the number with the digit 0. So here we will see for the number which we are given here is 6 to the power n. 6 to the power n can be prime factorized as 2 into 3 raised to the power n. 6 is a composite number and we are writing 6 as 2 into 3 as product of prime factors using fundamental theory of arithmetic, in which we can express any composite number as product of prime numbers. So 6 to the power n can be written as 2 into 3 raised to the power n. So for the power n, if we expand it, it can be written as 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n. Here we have used the law of exponent. X into y raised to the power m is equal to x to the power m into y to the power m. Now as you can see, 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n is the final expansion for this number. Now as the required condition is the prime factor should contain 2 and 5 both, but here we have only 2 and 5 is missing. So we can say that since prime factorization of 6 raised to the power n does not contain 5 as prime factors, hence this factorization is not in the form of 2 raised to the power m into 5 raised to the power n. This means that if we are given any number and if we are prime factorizing, so 2 and 5 both should come in that, in which the power of 2 and 5 can be equal, cannot be equal, which simply means that out of the prime factors given as the base, 2 and 5 should come at least for once compulsorily. Means if we are having so many 2's and only one 5 is there, or so many 5's and only one 2 is there, then too that factorization will AND with the digit 0. So here we can see, if we compare this, then we can see here that the prime factorization does not contain here 5. That implies 6 to the power n cannot end with the digit 0. And in the same way, we can solve the questions like this. Only thing is that we need to prime factorize the given number. The base, when you prime factorize, you have to check that in those prime factors 2 and 5 both are there or not. So if out of 2 and 5, if any one is missing, then that factorization will never end with the digit 0.